はじめまして。俺はスライムのリムル。悪いスライムじゃないよ。
Welcome back to the Envy Max Collectibles channel. I'm here with Panda, who recently just topped BCS Duluth in Georgia. How you doing today?
I'm doing really good. I feel really good. I got top 16. Unfortunately, I couldn't go into the top 8 or winning the competition, but overall, I'm really happy. Going into the tournament, we all decided to pick the deck the day of, essentially, so we didn't really get much practice with it. So overall, I'm just really happy with my performance.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Can you tell me what place you placed exactly in the tournament?
Yeah,
if you remember.
I got top 16th. My matchup that day was pretty hard. I played mostly meta. The tournament was actually just really hard in general. Like all of my matchup, I played against a lot of 7Ds. My matchup for that day was first round I played against CSM. SDS. I played against a Danmachi player. That guy was really cool. I played against the Hololive variant, another SDS, which is my teammate actually. It was so unfortunate I had to hit him in Swiss. But yeah, I lost that game too, which is really bad. But I played Ruby for the last round against Ruby for the last round of Swiss, and in top 16 I lost to the second place winner.
Oh,
so
I see.
Technically not too terrible.
It's not too bad, not too bad. Well, congratulations for getting top 16. Let's with that being said, let's get into this deck profile.
Yeah, for sure. So I played 8-pan slime. I played 3 of this guy. This guy's the best finisher in the set. Having the ability to heal as well as kill your opponent is pretty good. This card also needs blue, red, and yellow in level to proc its effect, so you gotta be careful about that. The sequence for leveling in this deck is usually blue, and then afterwards you can do red or yellow. It doesn't really matter because we don't care until level 3, but you do sometimes want to level up red because you do play one early play at level 2. This card is just an early play heal and it gets power on play. It's good. I used it twice in the entire tourney. It comes up every now and then, but majority of the time at level 2 you just want to feel triple combo. But yeah, this card is just okay. It comes up every now and then. Next I play this card is for the reach. So her effect is pay 2, pitch 2, send the rest of my stock to the waiting room. When she attacks, I can deal 4 damage to my opponent, and then she also has another effect on play. When the damage she deals is cancelled, you get to burn 1. This card is really good for when you need the reach to kill your opponent. I killed one of my opponent at level 2 using this card, so this card is actually really good. The next card I play one of this. I think it's a mistake to play one of this, honestly. There is a loop that you can do to burn 1 multiple time using the level 1 bonder that goes with it, as well as the helmet effect that I'll get to later. But yeah, I feel like the majority of the time I would have won my game more precisely if I used this card. But yeah, I probably will bump this up to 2 later if I do play this deck again. But yeah, this card's just really important and I really regret playing this card as one of. Next we play 4 combo as well as the 4 climax that comes with it. This card is pretty ignorant. I feel like this card should probably be hit on the ban list sometime soon, but because this card by itself just generates so much advantage. She just paid for herself with the stock effect, and then having ability to search and deck then is pretty insane. This card is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna go into it much. The next 2 card I play is the Hexproof packet. This card's fine. I feel like majority of the time this card's a trap. I didn't go to this card at all actually in this 7 Deadly Sin matchup. I just feel like it's unnecessary, and there's nothing really in 7 Deadly Sin that can hurt us beside from the stock bomb, and the stock bomb get around us anyway, so this card's just useless the majority of the time. When I played it, it's really good in the slime matchup because you really do need the power to counter it over the other Miron. So I do see why you want to play it, and having the ability of hexproof and this big wall is just ridiculous. But against Sin, this card just doesn't do anything. Next I played 4 different countered. So I played a Nexo countered, which is also a sack countered. It's very important against Mume, I believe, where she needs a reverse. This card just plays around that. Memory kick is just memory kick for. I played against. I thought there was gonna be a lot more Bochito Rock players, and Bochito Rock usually play the level 3 combo that burn 3 after the attack. So if you memory kick them, they can't proc their effect because it will just go to memory. Anti-early play is just anti-early play out, stuff like this, so it's really important. This card I was iffy about, but I wanted to play anyway just in case I want to cancel. So this is a plus soul counter. So usually you want to play this card when your opponent's swing for lethal and you know that you need to go through your deck to cancel. This card is overcosted. Funny enough, in Top Cut, I saw actually the second place winner guy. Near the top table, he actually played this card, plus 6 soul to one of your opponent's character, and then he just ate 9 and died. So this card is a double-edged sword. I really don't know how I feel about playing it after the tourney, because I've never end up using it after seeing what happened to the guy. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to play this or not, but I can see why it's good.
Eating 9 is
yikes. Eating 9 is pretty bad. For my level 1, I play 4 of this. This character bonds to this character. Is on play, pitch any character, I believe, and then search for this. He also has a clock on core effect, which is I can choose a character from my waiting room and then put it to the bottom of my clock to save this card. And then he also got 2k5 if all my characters are Demon Continent. This card is really good. One issue with this deck too is I don't have much good blue target to level, so I usually end up leveling one of this or one Brainstorm. I really want to play another card that is blue that I can level that isn't this, because this card is really important to stabilize mid game. This is how you get your like advantage engine, so it feels really bad to level him. Next, I play this Rimuru. He is a bonder to this Milim. This is how you do the loop where you burn 1 multiple time. This effect is on play. Look at top 2 rearrange, which confirm the top check for this card that you need to kill. It's also on play pitch bond to this from waiting room, and then when you play this card, you can send this character to the top of your stock, which basically refund you a stock. This card's just really good. I don't think you need to play any more than 1. You can search it out pretty easily with this or your other utility card that can grab it. So yeah. Next, I play my other combo. I play as a 2-up, and the climax right here as well. So this card is really cool. It gives the center middle character 1k5, and then at the end of the climax phase, you can send the climax from your climax area to the waiting room, mill the top 3 card of your deck, salvage character equal to the character mill, or salvage X equal to the level of character mill. I hate this card. I'm not gonna lie. This card's trash. A lot of players play this, but I honestly hate this card. I do understand why you play this, because you would really want the deck speed early, but this card has briefed me more time than not. At level 0, if I milled like 1 or 2 climax with this card, I basically just eat 2 levels for fun. And then at level 1, if I mill climax, you know, it's also pretty bad, because usually at level 1 is when people usually play their level 1 climax combo and then when they do damage. So yeah, milling, I have, this card is like cursed for me. I keep milling climax with this card constantly, and it just feels really bad. Majority of the time I milled like 1 to 2 climax, so I can only grab like level 2s and below, which is like what you would usually want anyway, because you want to grab this card or this card to grab your combo. But like, yeah, I'm just getting punted the entire day playing this card, and it just doesn't feel good.
What would you replace with this combo instead?
Honestly, I really like the level 1 Rimuru combo, the gate combo that's on is it on attack? Is on attack give something the ability, or is on climax phase and give something the ability on reverse search?
It should be on attack, give someone on reverse search.
Yeah, but the last time I played this set, I played that card, and that card's just like amazing. It feels really good. Or I just play empty because this card alone is already enough advantage. Because it's technically a +1 every turn. It brings you closer to leveling up, which is also really important because you want to play this card. For slime, I have a friend who disagree with this, but I will say anyway. In slime, you really want to go up to level 2 as fast as possible because this card just decompress you so much to the point where you'll probably stay at level 2 for 2 to 3 turns just based off canceling alone. This card, and because you stay in like level 2 for like 2 to 3 turns, it mitigate all of the turn that you skip during the lower level. So I mean, if that's the case, I do understand why you want to play this, because if you want to mill climax, you get punted, you go to 2 and you do this, but like this card just doesn't provide enough versatility for me, so I just don't like this card. So next I played the Brainstorm. This card comes with this. As long as they are both on field, they give all of my character power. And it's also a Search Brainstorm, and it's also blue, so I level it. These two packages self-explanatory. Hexswoop is sometimes good, and the power is also really good. Having your Miron to go into like I believe 12-5 defensive is actually pretty solid, especially when you play so many countered. And yeah, it's just really good overall. I really wish this card is a Salvage Brainstorm sometimes, because you really do want Salvage more than Search, because this is already Search. Double searching I feel like is really redundant, but it is what it is. Like, you have to play the packet in English, I feel like. Next I played the 3 Ricky. It's just a Ricky that search for your 0 combo, your level 1, as well as many of your other utility, but majority of the time I just use it to search Brainstorm, level 1, or this card. It also has a second effect that I never use. I think it's pitch 1, choose one of your opponent's level 0 character and bounce it back to hand. So it's like, it's okay. I can see if your opponent are playing something like a JC effect, this card can come in really clutch, but I've never had to use that effect. I feel like that effect would be really good if you do play the gate combo, but yeah. Next I played the Milim Chaser. She is a 3-5 chaser. Her first effect is if all of your characters are demon constant, she gets 2k. She herself is a demon constant, so you just feel her and she's just 3-5. They should have just put the 3-5 effect on her. I don't know why they did that. That effect is just, the condition is super fake. This card is really strong. Most of the time people can't break 3-5 at level 0, and then if you run to the middle, this card is like massive because this card gives 1-5. It's usually a level fodder after level 1, or after level 0 I mean, but yeah, this card is good. It's just big body, go to level later, so it's pretty solid. This is probably the MVP card of my deck. It's pay 1, send her to waiting room, look at up to 4 at a character, or she also has another effect that's on play, choose a character from your hand and put into stock. In a case where you get punted and go to 2, you do need the stock to play this, and your hand doesn't really matter because you can just refund it back with your combo anyway. So having 2 of them feels really good. It's also really important because this card requires a lot of stock if you do want to loop it at level 3. So having the ability to turn your excess hand from this into stock is really strong. Next I play 2 TD Rimuru. This card is like broken also. It's on play, reveal top at a character, pitch 1, and then I can also pitch a climax salvage. And since we're playing 8 pants, you always have extra pants in your hand. So having and being climax flooded is never fun, so having the ability to get out of like bad hand state is really important. That's why this card is also really important, because if we have extra pants in our hand, we can just put it into stock, pay it out with this, or pay it out with this, or pay it out with this. It's pretty solid overall. I think this card is probably my second MVP aside from this. So yeah, I honestly would play it as a 3-of, but this deck is so tight for room that I don't think we can fit it. But in the future, I do see a bunch of lists that just forego this level 0 combo instead and just play empty pants because this already provides enough advantages. So maybe if I do go down that route, I'll probably play another one of this. But yeah, it's also a yellow, so it's also a good level target for this as well. Next, I played a bunch of 1-ups. My first 1-up is a drop search. That's also a level swapper. So what he does is on play, choose a card from my level and one card from my waiting room, I believe.
Yes.
And then swap it. So you'll never have to worry about misleveling for this if you do have this card. This card is pretty cool. Having the ability to search again is really redundant. I don't like having multiple card that does the same thing. But in this list, this card is necessary because this card alone is enough to kill your opponent without the climax, and you really do need this card to be live to play the game. So not having the ability to get this card out is just really detrimental to the game plan. Next, I played a climax swap. His other effect is on play reveal top. Or not reveal top, look at top and either leave it on top or send to a wing room. This card's cool. I usually play 2 climax swap in a majority of my decks, but since this is an 8 pants deck, I feel like that's pretty unnecessary. And then this card is just really good for top checking with this Milim. So yeah. Next, I played the stock swap. That's also a level 0 reverser. This card is like honestly the most broken card I've seen in my life. Having the ability to kill any zeros as well as disrupt your opponent's game plan at level 1 or 2 is disgusting. And since it's a level 0, you can grab it with this. This card is, yeah, this card's insane. In like high level gameplay, having the ability to disrupt your opponent's mid game when they build a bunch of stock with this, or SDS build a lot of stock with their stock soul, is really important because you can the stock swap has the ability to throw away the climaxes for their finisher or throw away their some of their combos. Yeah, and so a lot of players have to, or in high level play, has to play around this by building just enough stock for when they go to level 3, they don't get punished by stuff like this. So this card, and a majority of sets just have this effect printed at level 3, so they can abuse at level 3. But having the ability to at level 0 is just it just warps your opponent's entire game plan, and it's super strong. Next, I played the helmet. So a helmet effect is you pitch 1, send this card to the waiting room, salvage any character. So this is the loop is you play this, send reveal top, burn 1. You either play this, bond it back, burn 1. Or if you have this, you can you play over this card. So you voluntarily kill this card to play over, use this effect, pitch a card that you have, and then grab this back to do the burn 1 again. Because the top check is already confirmed with the first time around. Having the ability to like loop burn 1 multiple times is pretty dangerous. And it could kill your opponent in the main phase. The reason why you don't care about how much stock you spend is because this card is just crazy and it just provides you so much stock that is you really don't care on what you want to do at level 3 because you have so much advantage already. So that's why these 2 cards are really important. I might want to bump this up to 2 because it can, like, you don't always have to grab this. This card can literally grab anything from your waiting room. It can grab this, this, or this, or the hexproof packet, or this if you needed to go through your deck a little bit or pitch bad card out of your hand, or you want climax swap. This card, since it's read pitch any card, since you're playing 8 pants, you have overhand anyway, or a lot of climax in your hand anyway, it can get out of that. And it's also a 3/5 beater, which is also really important. Yeah, and my last card is a pretty interesting tech. I played this card. I want to stress this card is like really important in this deck because usually at level 2 you'll probably be in a really low deck state because you're probably going to your first deck cycle or second deck cycle, or near going into your second deck or third deck cycle. You want to this card allows you to shuffle 2 characters into your deck, so you can search out with this. So this, if you guys haven't noticed, in this entire game I've been complaining, or this entire deck profile I've been complaining about salvages. This card mitigates that because you shuffle anything you want, i.e. this, or this into your deck. So you can search it back with this. That's how you play around not having salvages, which is like really important to the game plan, because not having this in deck is it feels really bad. Not having any of the counter in deck feels really bad for when you want to do your combo. So this card just plays around it. So yeah, this is my deck profile. Thank you so much for watching my video.
Sounds good. Any shout outs to anyone out there?
Yeah, first I'd like to shout out to Brian Sun, also known as Nova TCG. He's one of my teammates, and he beat me in one of the Swiss rounds, so I hate you for that. But we both made it to top 16, so I guess it matters that I lost, but I still can't believe I lost that game. Shout out to him. Shout out to Hung, one of my other teammate who didn't go because he got sick the day of. I'll never forgive you for leaving me stranded like that.
This is the second year in a row, wasn't it?
Yeah,
second year
in a row he left me alone.
Also the same event as well, huh?
Yeah. Shout out to my friend Tim, who's recording the video right now.
Hello.
Guy, he made top 16 in Shadowverse. Congratulations to him.
Thank you.
Shout out to MVI Max Collectible for raising me and helping me become the player I am today. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
All right, thank you.